on Twitter and put up on Twitter and gonna say, I fight Tesekhi and Papoose. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train. I will beat the fuck out of her. Fuck is you talking about? Yes, if I train and didn't smoke and drink, cause what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol. Like, no training. This is just natural. Bitch, you train every day. Bitch, you can't do a fight without training, ho. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers. Bitch, I'm the motherfucking champion around this bitch.
Krishan's sister. And people ask me, do I think I can beat her in a fight? I said, do I think or do I know? She needs to be checking her fans and not checking me or trying to clock my tea, talking about some she used to like me. Girl, you never came to a fight. You never said congrats on a motherfucking world championship. You never mentioned me in a good light. So no, you did not ever like me, and that doesn't matter to me. But to sit here and say you can whoop some ass and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not gonna whoop nobody ass. You need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system. You need help.
Tesekhi has never walked away from a fight without finishing it. And if Claressa Shields thought she had hit below the belt in their feud, Tesekhi didn't just respond. She went all the way and completely destroyed her. She took things to another level by getting close to Papoose, making sure everyone knew about it, and then throwing it in Claressa's face on social media. Claressa was left furious and humiliated, lashing out online and swearing that if she ever sees Tesekhi in person, it's going to be a problem. But is Tesekhi scared? Not even a little. She's been proudly telling anyone who will listen that she's a natural-born fighter. And she says if she ever trains like Claressa does, no woman in the world would be able to touch her. Tesekhi claims Claressa started this drama by calling her out first. But now that it's over and she's clearly come out on top, Claressa's out here playing the victim, trying to get sympathy from the same people she once tried to embarrass. If you look back to nearly a year ago, you'll see that Tesekhi actually isn't making anything up when she says Claressa started this whole drama. Out of nowhere, Claressa posted online offering $10,000 to any woman, whether she was a street fighter or a professional boxer, who thought they could beat her in a fight. She didn't care where you were from. She just wanted someone to step up and face her in the ring. That kind of money got people's attention fast, and before long, folks were flooding the comments with one name, Tesekhi. Now, Tesekhi's reputation speaks for itself. She might look calm and friendly at first, but if you push her, she'll snap in a second, and when she does, it's not pretty. She's the type who can knock you out before you even realize what happened. Most people don't want to mess with her at all. But a fight between her and Claressa? That's something people would pay to see. So when Claressa appeared on Pop the Balloon and someone asked if she could take on Tesekhi, Claressa didn't back down. She actually stood by her claim, saying no one on Baddies, including Tesekhi, could match her because they don't train like she does or live her lifestyle.
Sister, she can't be beat me no fight. Come on now, let's be logical.
I know she can't beat you, but I'm tired of folks saying that she can beat you. I know they can't. Like, I'd be like, man, that girl is a trained fighter.
I appreciate that, but you know what? I got a lot of respect for Tesekhi and Krishan. If Tesekhi ever wanted to do it, I would do it. But
I know your win though.
She beating those girls up on Baddies. Them girls ain't
no
trained.
Yeah,
got body work.
I know going.
Yeah, it's different.
When Tesekhi caught wind of what was being said, she didn't stay quiet. She went straight online to clap back. She made it clear that the only way Claressa could ever go toe-to-toe with her was if Tesekhi trained professionally just like she did. Tesekhi said if she ever committed to the same level of preparation, she'd have no problem stepping into the ring and beating down anyone who stood in her way. She also questioned why Claressa, someone who's a trained Olympic-level boxer, was even getting herself wrapped up in all this public drama. Tesekhi didn't hold back, saying Claressa should be focused on her athletic career, not diving into messy internet arguments that felt more like high school fights than professional disputes. Later, when Tesekhi appeared on the Jason Lee show, she didn't miss the chance to call Claressa out again. And this time, she really let loose, laying everything on the table and holding nothing back.
Went on Twitter and put up on Twitter and gonna say, I fight Tesekhi and Papoose. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you gonna train. I will beat. Fuck you
Claressa?
talking about? Yes, if I train and didn't smoke and drink, cause what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol. Like, no training. This is just natural. Train every day. You can't do a fight without training, ho. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers. I'm the champion around this bitch.
It felt like Tesekhi had been holding on to some serious frustration toward Claressa for a while. To her, Claressa only said those things to get a reaction and stay in the spotlight. Tesekhi believed Claressa was just poking at her for clout. She didn't think it was fair to compare someone from the streets to a professionally trained fighter. Most of Tesekhi's fights usually got stopped quickly, but she was confident that if she trained like Claressa, she could definitely take her down.
I'm a natural trained killer. Natural born trained killer. So if I really went and trained and sparring, because I think I'm gonna do some sparring. I've never in my life did sparring. I wanna do it. I wanna do some sparring. Because like all the sparring that you guys see me doing on baddies and the fights that people see me do when I was a child, that all was just natural. So I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna get me some professional training. Then we go see what's going on.
Claressa could have brushed it off and moved on like most online drama, but she didn't. Instead, she took Tesekhi's words to heart and made things serious by putting $300,000 on the table, daring her to fight in the ring.
With her, I'm gonna make another poll. Again, I'm gonna make another one. I'm gonna put, who do you think I should fight? Who do you think will give me a better fight out of these two women here? And I'm gonna put me in the middle. I'm gonna put me in the middle, and I'm gonna put Krishan's sister on one side, and I'm probably gonna put Ivory on the other side, or I'm gonna put Krishan's sister on one side and put Dolly on the other, and I'll let the fans decide.
ChatGPT said, "Let's be real, at this point, Claressa was doing way too much." Fans started to call her out, saying she was being extra and taking things too far. But Claressa didn't back down. She defended herself by saying the only reason she acted that way was because Tesekhi insulted her, and she wasn't about to stay quiet. According to her, if someone comes at her sideways, she's going to clap back, no matter who it is or where it happens. Still, many thought Claressa could have handled things differently. Now, Tesekhi might not be in the ring throwing punches, but she definitely knows how to get under someone's skin without lifting a fist. And what she did next completely shocked everyone. Just a few days ago, out of nowhere, Tesekhi posted a photo online that had people losing their minds. In the picture, she was standing next to none other than Papoose, the same man Claressa is dating, the same guy she nearly fought Remy Ma over not too long ago. The caption on the photo read, "Ciao, your ninja knows who the champ is." That post hit like a punch to the stomach. People were stunned. They didn't know what to make of it. All we saw was a photo, but the message behind it was loud and clear. Word on the street says it wasn't just a random meetup, it was a calculated move, a bold message aimed straight at Claressa. The way people saw it, Tesekhi was basically saying she could have Papoose whenever she wanted, and Claressa better stop playing games. As much as Claressa is the trained fighter, this round went to Tesekhi. She didn't need to fight or argue. All it took was one post, one caption, and the internet went wild. Claressa, on the other hand, was fuming behind the scenes. She hated the fact that Tesekhi made her look soft and exposed her to public embarrassment. And not long after, Claressa tried to clean things up. She quickly posted her own photo with Papoose, writing, "Good morning to my man and my man only." It was clear she was trying to remind everyone that.
Lady, I remember the first time you called me out. I remember. You called me and Ivory out. You was like, "Ain't no street bitch beating me up." That's what she said. She said she had 100K. She was like, "I got 100K for either Tesekhi or Ivory." And then the hashtag was like, "Ain't no street bitch beating me up." Come at that, and I seen it. I was like, who the fuck is this lady?
And if you go...
Only way Claressa would be able to fight me is if I were to be a professional fucking fighter. If I go and train the same amount of time that she trained, and then I would get in the paint and beat the fuck out of whoever.